Peter Sam and the Old Statue. The engines were excited. A storyteller was coming to their railway. It would be talking about an engine called Proteus. Some of the engines had never known him, but Duke had known him the most, other than Scarlo and Rheneas. Really, Grandpa? You knew Proteus? Yes, indeed. He used to work on the Mid-Solar Railway for a while during the First World War. Unfortunately, I'd never seen him afterwards. So what happened to him during the rest of his time? Said Iroquois. From what I heard, said Peter Sam, that he was sent to this railway before me and Sahando arrived, and he disappeared afterwards. The reason why Proteus disappeared is because he was destroyed during the Second World War. My father told me everything about it, said the Think Controller who just arrived. I didn't know you were here, sir, said Rusty. Don't worry, I only hear half the story. Anyway, Miss Marble will be coming along very soon. She's going to read at a special show. Please be back before tea time, all of you. Excuse me, sir. What really happened after Proteus was destroyed? Well, Duke, we built a statue in memory of him, but however, we lost it when it was been sent to the works. And that was it. No one found it ever again. And he quickly assigned them their jobs. There's a lot to do. Please be back in good time for Miss Marble. The little engines peeped their whistles excitedly. Peter Sam collected the cream churns quickly. I hope I am the first to see Miss Marble, he huffed to himself. So Peter Sam raced away, with the churns cling and clang. He met up with Duke at the junction. You're in a hurry? Yes, Grandpa. I want to be the first engine to see Miss Marble. I'm going to take a shortcut to the showground. And Peter Sam raced away down an old twisty track. Peter Sam puffed and puffed to the top of the old twisty track. Whee! He whistled as he rolled down the other side. Then he saw a thick hedge across the track. Oh no! Peter Sam crashed through the hedge. Then he hit something hard at the end. What was that? There, in front of Peter Sam, was a statue of Proteus. It was sitting on a rusty old flatbed. Some farm workers appeared to see what the noise was. Oh my! It's a statue of Proteus. It looks very old. Peter Sam thought his boiler would burst. Then an idea flew into his funnel. No one must see the statue before the show. It would be my wonderful surprise, and I would be the star of the show, he thought. Peter Sam said to the farmers, Please, can you cover up this statue? I'll be back to collect it soon. He quickly raced back to the top of the old track and stopped at the junction. From there, he would inform the others not to go down the old track as it was blocked. The others understood and carried on. Peter Sam was pleased. Now the statue of Proteus was sure to be a surprise. The farm workers had covered the statue of Proteus. Peter Sam was coupled up to the flatbed and puffed his pistons. The cream churns were heavy, but the Proteus statue was even heavier. Peter Sam felt that the coupling tightened, stretched, and held as he huffed and puffed to the top of the hill. Now I can roll down the other side, he thought. But as he went downhill, he was going much too fast. He tried to slow down, but the load is too heavy. Oh no! Help! Peter Sam cried. He smashed into a buffers at the siding. The cream churns crashed, and the junction was blocked. Bubbling boilers! I'll never be the star of the show now. Then Peter Sam heard the whistles of Duke, Sahando, Rusty, and Duncan. They were surprised at the mess. Peter Sam felt very silly. I'm sorry. I wanted to be the star of Miss Marble's show. He told them about finding the statue of Proteus. The engines gasped. The statue belonged to us all. Please, would you help me take it to the show? They were happy to help. Rusty rolled away to find the engineer and the breakdown train. Duncan puffed to tell the think controller about the statue. And Duke and Sahando will take the statue to the show. Soon the mess was cleared up and the engineer fixed Peter Sam's brakes. Now you're ready to go, Peter Sam. Later, Peter Sam collected fresh cream from the farm. I know Miss Marble's show has started, but all the engines will be there to enjoy the statue. He puffed his long way back. He arrived back just in time as Miss Marble had finished her story. Oh my, the statue is still covered. Today, one of our engines found something very special. So this is for all my engines, because you are all special. Everyone gasped at the wonderful statue, and the engines whistled. Peter Sam smiled. We are all stars of the show.